Hey, are you interested in learning? Check out our videos. Want more knowledge content? Make sure you've subscribed to our channel.
Hey everyone, and welcome. We're diving into Python Pandas today. And look, if you're getting into data science, machine learning, or really any kind of data work, Pandas isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely essential. It is the tool you'll be using. So if you've ever worked with a spreadsheet, something like Excel or Google Sheets, you're already halfway there. You get the idea of rows and columns. But here's the thing. Pandas is like Excel on steroids. Seriously. We're talking about going from handling thousands of rows manually to automating analysis on millions of rows. It's a total game changer. All right, so here's our game plan for today. We're going to cover why you absolutely need Pandas. Then we'll meet its two best friends, series and data frames. After that, we'll get hands-on with loading data, cleaning it up, and finally doing some real analysis. Let's get to it. Okay, section 1. Why do you need Pandas? Well, simply put, it is the #1 tool for messing with data in Python. This isn't just some random library. It's what the pros, data scientists, analysts use every single day on the job. So what is Pandas? Well, the name actually comes from panel data, which is a fancy term from statistics. And here's a kind of cool backstory. It was first developed at a hedge fund. Yeah, for heavy-duty financial analysis. That should tell you everything you need to know about how powerful this thing is. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Section 2. Meet series and data frames. Honestly, everything in Pandas boils down to these two building blocks. Get these two, and you've basically got Pandas. First up, we have the Pandas series. The easiest way to picture this, just think of a single column in your spreadsheet. That's it. You've got your data, and next to it, you have an index, kind of like the row numbers, to keep track of everything. And now for the main event, the data frame. If a series is one column, a data frame is the whole spreadsheet, the entire table, with all your rows and columns. Seriously, you're going to be working with data frames 95% of the time, so this is the one to remember. Okay, moving on to section 3, loading and inspecting data. Look, in any real project, you're not typing data in by hand, right? You're loading it from a file. And this is where you'll really start to see the magic of Pandas. Check this out. This one line of code right here, it might just be the most powerful line you'll type all day. df equals pd.readcsv yourdata.csv. Boom, that's it. Your entire file is now loaded into a data frame. How easy is that? Okay, so you've loaded your data. What's next? You got to take a peek at it, right? These commands are your new best friends. .head lets you see the first few rows. .tail shows you the last few. .shape tells you how big your data set is, rows and columns. .info gives you a technical summary. And .describe, well, that one's special. Now, this is where it's really cool. That .describe command I just mentioned, look at what it does. With just that one command, you get an instant statistical breakdown of your data. Average age? Check. Maximum salary? It's right there. This is your first stop for understanding what's actually in your data. All right, section 4, cleaning and shaping data. Let's be real for a second. Data you get in the wild, it's never perfect. It's messy. It's got missing bits and pieces. So now, we're going to talk about how to whip it into shape. I can promise you one thing. You will run into missing data. It happens all the time. But don't worry, there's a standard playbook for it. Step 1, you find the empty spots. Step 2, you decide what to do. Get rid of them or fill them with something sensible. And step 3, you just apply the fix. Simple as that. Okay, filtering. This is one of the most important things you'll learn. Now, this line of code might look a little weird at first, but it's super powerful. It's basically like asking a question in English. You're saying, hey Pandas, inside my data frame df, find me all the rows where the salary is more than 60,000. That's it. And poof, just like that, Pandas hands you back a new, smaller data frame with just the people you asked for. In this case, Bob, Charlie, and Diana. This is how you start to dig into your data and find the interesting stuff. Another thing you'll do all the time is create new columns from the ones you already have. It's just like adding a formula in a spreadsheet. Here, we're just creating a net salary column by taking the salary and subtracting, say, a 10% tax. Super straightforward and incredibly useful. Okay, we've made it to section 5, analyzing and sharing insights. Our data's clean, it's organized. Now the real fun starts. This is where we go from just having data to actually making decisions with it. Group by. You're going to love this one. It's probably one of the most powerful tools in Pandas. Imagine you have a big pile of Legos. Group by is like sorting them all by color. Here, we're sorting our data by department, and then for each department, we're calculating the average salary. It's awesome. And look at that. That one line of code gives you this beautiful summary table. You can immediately see the average salary for finance, for HR, for tech. This is exactly the kind of thing you'd put in a presentation or a report for your boss. Now, your data isn't always going to be in one neat little file. You might have one table with employee info and another with department info. Merge is how you bring them together. If you've ever used SQL, it's just like a join. You're basically telling Pandas to connect the two tables using a shared ID. And there you have it. You see how we now have the employee name right next to their full department name? We've successfully stitched together two different pieces of information into one complete picture. This is such a fundamental skill. So you've done all the hard work. You've cleaned your data, done your analysis. Now what? You gotta share it, right? Well, Pandas makes that super easy too. With one simple command, you can save your final results as a CSV, an Excel file, whatever you need. Okay, here's the most important piece of advice I can give you. You can't just watch videos and expect to learn this stuff. It doesn't work that way. You've got to get your hands dirty. Open up a notebook and actually type out the code. That's how you build the muscle memory. That's how it really sticks. And that's our crash course in Pandas. We went from spreadsheets all the way to some really powerful analysis. So my final question for you is this. Out of everything we saw today, which operation are you most excited to try first on your own data? Is it filtering, grouping, or maybe merging? Give it some thought.
How did you feel? Is it helpful? Appreciate our efforts in the comment section below. Hit like button, share with your friends about us, subscribe our channel to get further updates, stay connected with us on social networking sites. For more free tutorials, visit our website www.learnitguide.net.